just a question, Grimith. I didn't mysteriously lose that crossbow that we'd picked up before, did I?
I don't know. Did you?
I don't think I lost it.
Is it on the list? Is it on the list of stuff we have?
I don't recall you carrying it out of the base. I thought you were just like, I can't fucking hit anything with this.
We ended up finding another one.
We did end up finding one. I don't remember what came of it.
Romero, I guess.
I assumed it was lost with all the other ranged weapons.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll go ahead and say that's the case.
Okay, I'll learn to 22 then.
Learn to 22.
I mean, Tony learned a 22 pretty well.
I could just follow Tony's example and just become a throwing weapon expert.
Okay, he had the height advantage for starters, and for two, he's Trusty Tony.
Gravity was totally working on his side for that damage roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That whole 1 point of damage that it dealt.
Yeah.
I think 4 strength is enough to make up for gravity.
Yeah, well, it'd be an improvised throwing weapon.
Mind you, throwing checks are made with strength to begin with,
It's
not
true.
dexterity.
No.
So we need to get you a bunch of rocks.
And everything falls under basically knife, axe,
Or
spherical, and just then random shit.
Well, I mean, I obviously invested points in throw rock.
Yeah.
Throw
It's a good
shit.
discipline.
Yeah.
That's what grenades use as well.
Yeah. Throw a rock?
No,
Throw sphere.
for a sphere.
Oh. All right. Well.
Wait.
just tell us when we-
Throw rock.
Yeah.
So there are vampires in this.
It's a skill, not a discipline.
No, it was a discipline.
That's what I'm saying. Throw this one isn't.
Damn it. Hopes up and then dashed.
Gets the rocks.
Hi, my name is Ryan. Nice to meet you.
I mean, you could always ask Lance Frost if you ever see him again whether he'll teach it to you.
The discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lance, will you teach me how to throw rocks?
Just like that.
Gonna have
That's
to
Eugene
He'll
Citadel
just stare-
MacGannigan. Yep.
He'll just stare at you over his sunglasses like, are you fucking kidding me?
Just tell us when we get there.
Pretty much.
I wanted to let you four socialize with each
I
other since it
assume
can never
this
happen
is-
in the Skype conversation.
I assume this is representative of our characters bullshitting as we ride there.
This is literally just a B-movie comedy now.
Yep. Did you guys see those fucking deer just melted as if they were nothing? Yeah.
It's like machine
That's
guns were
what
shooting them
Assad
or something.
Yeah. It's like trained military personnel were hitting them in the head.
Okay, I gotta be honest, for trained military personnel, some of them are kind of shitty.
Two of them are privates. One of them's a private first class.
Yeah, like 2 of them
And-
are right out of high school.
And hey, let's be real here. Plenty of people in the military aren't good shots.
You
They don't
gotta
get
hit
put in
the-
combat positions.
You only gotta hit 23 out of 50 to qualify in the Air Force.
Well,
I still think that last one just died under Ace's withering glare.
There's all those questionable magazines that he reads.
questionable magazines, that's what they are.
Ooh.
It's actually on
Just calls
the
them-
inventory
It
list.
is.
I put it down there.
All right.
Personal stash.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys, and we're just gonna put this thing into high gear and... oh, never mind. Can't do that. It'll
Hanging
blow.
off, or gonna
can't-
like
can't-
lower a foot and start pushing along with it.
All right.
Can't put my foot down and blow motor.
I think that'll be an effectively realistic simulation of how long the ride is.
I think we had much more fun.
Yep, definitely. Than your characters did. And as noted, you four are outside of the range of Breaker. He is no longer able to spot for you. As
Do a drive-by hitting with the bat.
As
Some outplay shit going on.
you go about 2 miles and pull onto Ferrymore Road, which is one of the numerous residential thoroughfares passing through the base neighborhoods on the southern section of the base.
Question: is this one of the neighborhoods we've actually looked through, or
No, you folks have done all that stuff in the north.
All right, so these places are. This is brand new territory.
And even then, you've never looked through all of the houses, like the
All right.
northern section.
This is virgin territory, ripe for scavenging.
First,
I would figure, even with all of the meticulous looking that was done during the 3 weeks of time warp as Kat was scavenging, as she was looking for building materials along with Crash, there's still several hundred houses in the northern section that you folks haven't searched, let alone the southern section of the base.
all right. Well, first things first. Before we get, all scavenge crazy, we need to find where these people went. Now, do we see
Watch
any?
out for that fucking dog.
Yeah, we got a cat.
All the more reason.
Well, whatever, man. Okay.
I mean, because it might be playfully aggressive if it sees a cat.
All right. Is there any sign of where they could have gone, obvious signs?
Obvious signs? Well, there are numerous single-family homes, bungalows, and cottages in the area.
How many glowing red tracks does Potman see on the cement?
Because of his infrared vision.
0?
Oh, well.
I think the real question is,
I think these guys are zombies. I don't see any infrared footprints.
Okay.
Sigh.
Turning the forklift off, Trusty Tony is going to hop on out and, look for clues.
Okay.
how many people are trying to be mannequins inside those houses?
Trusty Tony's gonna be a sleuth.
God.
Yeah, definitely disembarking from the battle wagon and
Okay.
I would say moving out of plain view, kind of trying
Alright.
to survey.
Sure. Cat.
Going to
Eugene.
attempt to look imposing, but just in general look around.
Okay. Eugene?
Potman's gonna keep his eyes peeled for ambush.
Okay. Okay. Well, since you folks are so amazing sleuths, I suppose you can all make perception plus notice skill checks. Or
Given
Yes.
that there was no sign that they're armed, I'm actually going to holster the pistol to save ammo.
Okay.
And maybe try to get some sword practice in.
Alright.
Now you can pretend you're gonna try and talk it out.
Oh, well, that was a 1, so I failed horribly.
Mine
And you
was
can apply the
10.
danger sense bonus as appropriate.
Sure.
As appropriate!
Fucking goddamn it, Eugene!
I got a 17.
Okay.
Just
Well-
sounds like I don't see nothing. They just sort of vanished into thin air.
Let's see here. Well, it ends up being Fletch who spots it first. And Eugene can quickly confirm it. Kathlyn is so busy focused on looking intimidating that in the resultant scattering, the group, or at least a member of the group, one who was towing the wagon, went a bit off road. And there is a rather sort of massive, like a beacon, this is exactly where the wagon went, on the grass, as it hurried away quickly from the road and started weaving between the houses. Especially with those skill rolls.
Speaking kind of quietly, I'm assuming with 3 weeks to play with them, we figured out about how much amplitude is required to activate the hands-free radios. And call out where it looks like it went off the road.
So do we follow them?
Well, that's the plan, yeah.
It is generally an idea.
But we're not taking the forklift.
Well, make sure you take the keys.
You would have to take the forklift off the road into the grass between houses.
So we are taking the forklift.
No.
We are, well, at least I'm not. Whether Jordan is, that's completely up to team player Tony.
Yeah, you're right. That would just be way too reckless.
That would involve some drive forklift skill checks.
No.
drive mini forklift skill checks.
Trusty Tony's not that reckless, huh? Alright. Team player Tony.
Trying to tell me you don't want the forklift to just go end over end repeatedly?
I mean, we could shorten
Kind
it down
of.
to just Teamster Tony.
What a convenient silo of soybeans right here on the bay.
That's slow.
Hey, you have food now.
Somebody was gardening and they have a little silo of soybeans in the front yard.
Alright. The four of you begin to follow the rather apparent wagon tracks.
I would like to try to be stealthy in our approach.
Okay.
I'm willing to attempt this as well.
Fletch will slow down and attempt the stealth, in which case you folks who wish to be stealthy may make dexterity plus stealth checks with a +2 bonus.
Would I also be able to make, I believe it's in perception and stealth, to try to identify where they might have been good hiding spots?
Let me take a look. We'll say sure.
Because I know that's one of the things you can do with it.
Sure.
So to try to identify potential places that might have looked good to them.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I failed.
Trusty Tony is the knight.
I blame the heavy armor, which I need to start taking reductions on my endurance for.
Probably.
Mhm. Let's see.
Yeah, it took 15 minutes to get here.
That took
I was
15
sitting
minutes in
during
the
that.
search. No, I'd definitely say you're hanging on a fucking battle wagon. So
Yeah.
give me a 4d4 for endurance point loss.
I mean, hey, that's what you get for not taking the sidecar.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, but you gotta rest for an hour to get any back.
And your resistance fatigue will kick in 4 times.
Okay.
Yay, 9.
Oh, man. But 4 times is pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll continue to slow you down. It also does give a -2 to all like movement related tasks.
Like
Which
stealth?
case, yeah.
Clunk, 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 clunk,
In
clunk.
which case, everyone else has got a pretty good idea of what the value of stealth is. And there's Kathlyn, just just chopping it around, like Fletch is, spotting a place that he can get, just peeling past the corner of a house, and Kat's not even paying attention. She's
Hear all
zoned
the
out.
ceramic or steel plates in the armor shaking up and down.
Fletch,
Just-
lets out a pained sigh.
Walk up directly to them. They start
Story
hitting
of my life.
bars. Nothing happens.
Whoa.
In regards to that, though, we'll say that rather than in the process of identifying hiding spots, I will allow Fletch's identifying hiding spots to also be used for the other player characters as well. So somehow,
I would point them out as I see them.
somehow that would give a +3 to that, which would be enough to propel Kat even with a -2 to a basic success. So despite
little
her
plank.
incompetence, Fletch is like, "No, stand here."
The middle of the alleyway is not stealthy, no matter how late or how low you lay.
Hey. If I'm gonna worm down this way, I'm gonna worm down this way.
In which case, Fletch does end up spotting a numerous amount of possible good hiding spots. After all, you are in a residential neighborhood type area, and there are so many houses scattered around, and garages, possible areas where anyone could shack up. It probably helps the situation, though, that Fletch is able to narrow down the possible hiding spots when he looks at the back door of one of the houses and spots the actual fucking wagon itself.
I think they might be over there.
It's rather large. It's got a handle, and there are stacks of wrapped, sort of improvised, wrapped paper packages.
Filled with sandwiches.
There is also some laying on top of that. It does appear to be meat of some kind, as well as some makeshift traps in the wagon.
What kind of traps?
Traps designed to string up and catch small animals. Also a few bear traps.
Okay, so going into this, assume that they have laid down bear traps.
We could just take the wagon and leave.
You could go after the wagon and take that and walk away.
Mission accomplished.
Best way to start negotiations: steal their wagon.
The wagon.
Yeah, no, they don't have a better wagon than us.
The wagon is cherry red, and to Fletch, it does appear to be pretty apparent right out there beside that back door.
I would definitely agree, Chris. If we take everything they have to bargain with, then we win negotiations. If nothing else, it might flush them out if we steal their shit.
True enough. Just hope they don't have
Happened with the cars.
firearms.
Didn't remember the Breaker said they didn't have firearms.
Yeah, he said he couldn't see any.
Any. That doesn't mean they don't have any.
They were at such a distance for him that even with binoculars, it's hard to make out the exact details.
And it doesn't mean they haven't done some sort of makeshift silencing if they ever needed to use it.
Well, they're carrying, like, bashing weapons, but that could just be for the same reason that they don't have a reason to waste ammo.
Exactly.
So we sneak up to the house, we listen in, see if we can hear them, and make our choices from there.
If it does come
Does
down to talking to them, you two with the gun should take a position. I'll go ahead and talk to them. Keep the radio channel open if it comes to it.
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So what's transpiring?
Sneaking up to the house.
Okay. You four sneak up to the house. If you could roll secret some perception plus notice checks for me, please. These aren't important. That's why I asked for them.
Of course not.
No, they're not at all important.
I mean, if they were important, you'd let us know what we got.
This first one's going to come to
Right.
you broken.
Yes, it did come to me
I
broken.
forgot to impersonate before
Okay.
doing the... Fuck, it still didn't take it. 3 and
All right. There you go.
perception.
All right.
3 notes. Yeah. Did it work?
Yeah, it worked.
Okay.
We're gonna look. Hypothetically speaking, let's say it worked.
Don't mind that either. I don't fucking believe this shit.
88.
Yeah. Let me check here. All right. So Eugene, with fucking 6 levels of success.
Yeah, you don't say? I mean, whoa, wow, that's amazing.
Goddamn fucking danger sense aspects bullshit. I don't fucking believe it.
We've got a radar stoner.
You sound surprised, and I really don't know why at this point.
Listen, you just gotta be aware. Potman has finely honed senses.
Aaron forfeited his usefulness and most other skills to get a raised awareness with his notice check.
Like everyone's like about to like start walking 2 steps towards the house, and Eugene like immediately notices due to like a little gust of wind blows through the grass, and he spots that there's 2 set bear traps around the fucking wagon so that it can't be moved without triggering one of them. Like you just noticed it, like 2 fucking steps, like there it is. Little parting wind happens, and he sees through the grass.
Like one blade of grass
Yes.
reveals them.
One blade of grass is pushed out of the way, and there's a little glimmer of metal.
Yes, that's
Potman
exactly.
immediately
Like,
knows what it is.
he fucking just immediately knows, and his paranoia that that's exactly what he would have done.
That's exactly what he would have done. So Potman goes, "Stop. Bear traps." He like puts out his arms to stop people.
He also sees with all of that a little tripwire has been snagged just so that it lines like the back door. So he doesn't see that it triggers anything. It's probably just to trip up someone.
Okay, and then he points to the back door and goes, "There's tripwire."
Okay, my intention was to move up to the house, and are there any windows to look through?
No, you don't get it. This whole place is trapped, man. Who knows what else they've got going on here?
Fletch does see the bear
Same
traps
intentions.
as well, but that fucking tripwire, man. At any rate, there are numerous windows, yes. As Fletch draws closer, he also does hear labored coughing coming from the house. It's muted. No one else can hear that except for Eugene, who's already on fucking paranoid trip. And both Fletch as well as Eugene hear, "Quiet down, Dell," followed by wheezed breathing. Yes, like that.
Did you say Dell?
Dell, yes.
I want to round the building.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of motion to the others that I'm going to go around.
All right.
All right, Potman's gonna tell Cat the name of the wheezing one.
Don't fucking give them names and shit. It'll be so much harder to kill them.
Yeah.
Don't
You
let
can't
them be
humanize
people.
them.
All right.
Stop humanizing the human.
Fletch goes around the building. There's no garage attached to this one. Front door, wooden and closed. There are actually windows. They do still have their window panes. As Fletch try to look inside any of the windows, they're not covered.
He'll peek.
Fletch,
Trying to be, not obvious.
sure. Give me another dexterity plus stealth roll with that.
Seriously looking for the dog.
Okay. Fletch carefully peeks in through the windows. He sees a house which looks like several other of the cottages and bungalows that the party has gone through. Mostly abandoned and empty. He doesn't end up spotting anyone, but there are several corners as well as like a little pantry in the kitchen with a door. There are places where they could hide out of sight from the windows. They don't do perfect sighting. He does end up hearing, as he draws closer to the house, though, another spatter of coughing again, and followed by another, "Damn it, Dell, shut up."
There were, 4 of them? Nice ambiance there. There were 4 of them, we were told?
Yes. Fletch would remember that they were told 4 of them, and a dog.
Just quietly say for the radio that I've got the other side covered.
Okay. So how do you actually want to handle this? And Tony, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Don't you think you should get ready in case they actually are the hostile people you seem to think they are?
Oh, I'm always ready.
Always ready. Eugene, how do you want to... I mean... If we just rush in there, we're gonna get...
If we just rush in there, we're gonna get all the traps triggered on us.
I know there are traps, Eugene.
Do you?
But do you know where they are? I only saw some of them. Think of how many
pointed
that
out
means
the
there
video.
are aside from them. There's gotta be like twice as many, right?
Or you saw all of them. Stop panicking.
I almost didn't see them.
Okay, Fletch. Eugene, Tony, get somewhere else. I'm gonna go say hi.
It sounds like they're kind of in a bad way. It would probably be as easy as just walking in, all of us at the same time.
We could do that, but Eugene did see traps, so I really don't want to step in anything like that.
So watch your feet.
Best.
Loud barking begins to come from the house. It's
Front or back area?
a front area. It's actually pretty close to Fletch.
Well,
Well, I guess it's time to say
can't
hello.
just stand here, so...
go.
Go, go, go.
Okay, well, I'm actually going
Breaching
to
clear, breaching clear.
All right.
the side of the door, not standing in a trap, of course, in this.
Okay.
So I can hear you in there.
What's everyone else doing?
Hiding.
Okay.
Hiding with a gun out.
All right. Fletch.
Waiting to hear that they actually have moved on the house. Like, the
Alright.
back door is closed, right?
Yeah, it's closed.
Yeah.
That cat goes to the door. Sir, I can hear you in there. The dog keeps barking.
Yeah, it heard me, so what?
Seriously. I can hear you guys in there. I know you're scavenging here, but look, I don't mean you any harm. Can one of you come out and talk? It sounds like one of you was sick.
Or infected.
On the radio. Did you hear, or have anyone you've seen change get a coughing fit beforehand?
Haven't watched many people change.
Eugene? Did either of your friends get coughing fits?
They were pretty quiet right up at the end.
Last one I saw blew her brains out.
And Aiden went in his sleep. We didn't even notice.
The dog is quieted. At least Fletch thinks he can hear someone say shh. But the dog, as turns out, is pretty insistent and ruff, 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 ruff. Pretty angry. Kat, on her part, as she's standing by the back door, can hear footsteps as someone is approaching the back door.
Damn it, I thought I was the one separate from the group.
I'm also in the armor.
Yep. Tony and Potman are choosing to hide and wait.
I was using that little barricade thing here to represent the house.
Sure.
They were all on the other side, so I just moved myself across.
There we go.
Gonna keep the bat
Yeah,
down,
so
but in
camo.
sight.
Okay. Yep. Doomy is lurking with them.
It's hidden in the tall gray grass.
Yes. The door opens, and sort of nervously peering out is a rather shaking man. Appears to be in his 50s, if not older. He looks as if life has really done a good, thorough job of chewing him. Still looks like he has some muscle to him, but he's shaking, and as he opens the door, he can't help but actually break into a brief fit of coughing again.
What the fuck? They sent the sick guy to go answer the door.
So I assume you're Dell.
Yeah. That's me, young lady. Yeah, nervous eyes. They're a little unfocused, but he tries to do his best to keep square on you.
So I got a couple questions for you, Dell. Just start off real simple. Where are you guys from?
Bits and places here and there. I don't really know everyone I'm with. Just kind of met up to survive.
What are you sick with, Dell?
Del shrugs. I don't know, old people shit.
Okay.
Valid.
You,
Got the black lung.
a friend of mine tells me you guys have been here for at least 4 days now.
Del rolls his eyes up. Probably more like 5.
Gonna just note that as he says it. Do a small nod.
And he looks to left and right and says, there's quite a few houses around here. A bit safer traveling around looking for stuff than it is out on the roads. All sorts of brigands. The damn women tied to chairs and cars and everything.
Small enough. Don't I know it. One wearing crow feathers. Forget it. But,
He, like, furrows
So
his
Del,
brows.
who exactly are you traveling with? I can hear the dog well enough.
Del says, oh, well, there's Curtis, there's Daniel, and then there's Glenn.
So, what'd y'all do before everything went to shit?
Del, actually goes into a bit of a coughing fit again, pulls out a kerchief, rubs his face a bit. Oh, excuse me, can't really get access to everything like I could before whatever the hell this happens. News talking about people coming back from the dead.
Yeah, I heard a deer. Well, what used to be deer came through here not too long ago.
His eyes
I'm sure
widen.
you guys heard the gunfire, right?
Slow, perceptible nod.
Now, back to my last question, though. So what did y'all do before everything went to crap? I was a college student. Just gotta make some friendly conversation. Take the edge off, you know?
Yeah. He eyes the bat nervously. Also, the mention of gunshots. He's cognizant of the situation.